So how are you guys doing? The first thing you want to notice is that these texts are white in color, but ours is black. Alright, we didn't notice it much because the background is still white. Now we have to treat the background the way it should be, which is basically um, change the color. So to change the color, you come to Google and search for CSS CSS3 gradient. It's called gradient because when you look at it, you will see that it's basically changing gradually from this color to a lighter version of that color. Um, like I said, if you spend more time, you can find it. So one place they described it is in W3 Schools. Another place is in Mozilla. So I'm just going to choose W3 Schools. And if we open on W3 Schools, we can see examples of how a gradient can be sorted out. You see, this one is moving from top to bottom. Look at the code. This one is moving from left to right. I think this makes sense for what we might need. So we will do the same thing again that we did for the Jumbotron. In the Jumbotron, we added a class and we were able to customize it. So here we have to add a class to this container, to this div. I'm just going to call the class, what do we call it? Fresh content. I think we should call it fresh content. Fresh content. So we're good. So we can now come to our custom styles and now do dot fresh content, fresh dash content, and we can do what they have here. So this sorts out the background. So let's see what it looks like in reality. So remember that we still have to change the color of the text. Here we are. We'll reload. Okay, so now we're looking at it here. As you can see, it doesn't look awesome, but at least it does part of what we want. So the first thing we will do is to work on this font color. So to work on font color, remember how we did it before on font color. I know if you know CSS, you might be tempted to change the font color from here, but it's not ideal for Bootstrap. In Bootstrap, as much as possible, you're trying to use the color the Bootstrap classes. So text light changes our color to light. You see, so we can come to the fresh content and add it. So here we'll make everything beautiful again. So you see everything is now light. So we can, our next task is to battle to try and get this color. Like I wouldn't waste so much of my time doing that, but I just want to show you that if you click on this, I think one way to do that is to pan to the right. Alright, we're good. Click here, we're good. Pan to the right, custom CSS. So we're looking for this color. If you place your mouse, if you're using VS Code, it will show you. Some of you can see better than I do, so you can get the color more accurately than I can ever do. So I think we nailed the color there. Then we have to do it again, but for a lighter version of the same color. So we'll go to red again and we'll look for something a little lighter, a little. So we're good. We save and don't worry, I'll show you the numbers once I get it right. Look at the numbers. If you want to do yours, you have to type the numbers exactly. I'll show you, don't worry. I just want to be sure that I've gotten it. Reload page. Oh, makes sense. A little. So we still have to light it up just a little more. The second one, we need to light it up just a little more. Make it lighter. Just a little more. Cool. Save. Reload. I'm not impressed yet. I need to light it up just one more time. The second one, a little lighter. Oh, cool. Save. And then, of course, I can't waste my whole day here. Okay, makes sense here. All right. And I think that's it. Basically, what we need to do here. So, in other words, not to waste your time, the next video we'll have to close up this space. All right, see you guys.